chosen one, pause your mind and breathe, for I am here. You have scrolled through endless words, looking for something that would speak to the ache you cannot name. And now heaven interrupts your timeline with a whisper, carrying the weight of eternity. I have been waiting for this exact moment, for your weary eyes to meet mine, for your heart battered by delay, heavy with questions to hear the sound of my voice again. You think you found this message by accident, but every step, every sigh, every sleepless night brought you to this divine appointment. I saw you when you whispered, "Lord, did you forget me?" I saw the prayers you buried because they hurt too much to repeat. I saw the times you applauded others' victories while secretly wondering when it would be your turn. And I tell you now, with truth that cannot lie, nothing was wasted and nothing was denied. Everything has been sealed. You have walked through a wilderness that felt endless, where silence echoed louder than any storm. You wondered if I was listening, if heaven's gates had closed, but I was nearer than your breath. I was not ignoring you, I was forming you. I was not withholding your breakthrough, I was protecting it. As Isaiah wrote, "I am the Lord. In its time I will do this swiftly." But beloved, the time had to mature before the swift could come. The soil of your spirit had to break before the seed could burst. You prayed for open doors, yet I was building gates custom forged for your purpose. Gates that could not swing open until the hinges of your heart were strong enough to carry the weight of answered prayer. I know how it felt, the loneliness that pressed like a weight on your chest, the endless comparison as you watched others run ahead while you stood still. You tried, you believed, you fasted, you declared, and still the doors creaked, but never opened. And you thought, maybe I am not chosen after all. But hear me, chosen is not a title you earn. It is a seal I place. When I choose, I sustain. When I call, I equip. When I seal, I guarantee. You were never behind. You were hidden. Hidden in my timing. Hidden in my mercy. Hidden in the shadow of my hand until the day of unveiling. Many do not understand the psychology of divine delay. Delay confronts control. It dismantles the illusion that you can schedule miracles. Delay exposes motives and purifies desires. If I had given you what you asked for when you asked, you would have worshipped the gift and forgotten the giver. So I waited not to torment you, but to tether you to me. Every no, every not yet, every silent night was heaven's strategy to make you unshakable. Like Joseph in the prison, like David in the cave, like Esther in the waiting, I was preparing your character to match your calling. You see, when I seal something, it is not locked away in punishment. It is preserved in purpose. Daniel was told, "Seal the words until the time of the end." The revelation was not lost, it was guarded. Likewise, your breakthrough was sealed in the vault of my timing. Hell tried to tamper with it, but could not break the seal. Demons schemed, people gossiped, opportunities evaporated, but the seal stood intact. Because what carries my mark cannot be stolen. It can only be revealed. I watched the nights you wrestled with me like Jacob, demanding blessing, but fearing what the dawn might bring. I heard you say, "I'm tired of starting over, Lord." And still you rose again. That rising every morning you chose faith over frustration was warfare in disguise. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the darkness that hates the light I placed inside you. The resistance was not proof of my absence, it was proof of your assignment. The enemy does not waste ammunition on the unsealed. He attacks what carries promise, child, comma. I know the psychology of your pain. I understand how waiting rewires the mind, how disappointment builds invisible walls around hope. You learned to lower your expectations to avoid heartbreak. You told yourself, maybe it's just not meant to be. But I never asked you to lower your hope. I asked you to anchor it. Hope deferred made your heart sick. Yes. But now the desire is coming to fruition, and it will be a tree of life. Every tear watered roots you didn't know were growing. Every sigh was a seed, and now the harvest is near. Let me tell you something most never discern. I was working in the dark. Like a seed buried in soil, I hid you where sight could not define you. To the world, it looked like nothing was happening. To you, it felt like burial. But in my design, burial and planting look the same. The difference is expectation. The enemy thought he buried you. I knew I planted you. And when the appointed time arrives, no tomb can hold what I have destined to bloom. Listen to me, because this is holy ground. Now your mind has been your fiercest battlefield. The voice that whispers, "You're too late, too flawed, too small," that is not conviction. That is accusation. Revelation 12 calls him the accuser of the brethren, and he has been accusing you to yourself. But I silence him now. You are mine. I paid for you with blood, sealed you with spirit, and stamped you with destiny. I am breaking the agreement you unknowingly made with shame. Shame says, I am what I did. Grace says, I am who he redeemed. The past cannot unseal what heaven has ordained. As I speak, something in the spirit realm is shifting. The scroll of your story is being unrolled. The angels assigned to your destiny are receiving new orders. You have crossed from waiting into activation. But before manifestation comes comprehension, you must understand why the seal was placed. It was never to punish you. It was to mature you. Seals guard treasures, and you, beloved, are heaven's treasure. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. My heart has been with you the entire time. When you prayed for doors to open, I was first opening you. I was softening hard places, exposing fears, healing childhood wounds that told you you were unworthy of blessing. You wanted a sudden miracle. I wanted sustained maturity. Because unhealed wounds distort open doors, I could not pour destiny into a vessel that still leaked through insecurity. So I waited until you could carry the weight of favor without collapsing under its pressure. You see, breakthrough without formation breeds destruction. But breakthrough after formation births legacy. Even now, as you read these words, I am touching memories that made you doubt my goodness. The moments of betrayal that made you question if loyalty is worth it. The unanswered prayers that made you wonder if I was listening. I was there in every disappointment. I was building discernment. In every betrayal, I was birthing boundaries. In every delay, I was designing destiny. Romans 8:28 is not cliché. It is covenant. All things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Even the things that broke you were working for you. Child, remember the times you almost quit? The mornings you stared at the ceiling and whispered, I can't do this anymore. Yet somehow, strength appeared. That was me. When friends vanished, when money ran out, when plans collapsed, and you still found yourself breathing, that was grace. You thought survival was weakness, but it was proof of sealing. Because the seal preserved you even when you didn't want to be preserved. If the enemy could have destroyed you, he would have. But he couldn't, because you are mine. There is something else you need to see. Waiting rewrote your identity. You used to measure worth by progress, value by productivity, love by performance. But I taught you to measure by presence, my presence. In the silence, you learned to hear the still small voice. In the lack, you discovered I am Jehovah Jireh. In the waiting, you found I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. These revelations were not delays. They were deposits. And now that the deposits are full, heaven decrees, withdraw. The season of learning is merging with the season of living. You ask, Lord, what if I missed it? You cannot miss what I sealed. The GPS of grace recalculates every detour. The prodigal did not lose sonship by leaving. He rediscovered it by returning. So return to trust, to joy, to expectation. Return to the childlike wonder that believed I could still do the impossible. For truly, with me, all things are possible. I have already gone ahead into your tomorrow and arranged encounters, opportunities, and alignments that will reveal the seal was never broken. And now, beloved, as night gives way to dawn, you will sense a stirring, a quiet certainty that the waiting is over. It will not shout, it will whisper. You will feel peace where there used to be panic, clarity where there was confusion. That peace is your sign. The seal is breaking, not because you forced it, but because the appointed time has come. Like Joseph summoned from the dungeon, it will happen suddenly, yet you will realize it was never sudden to me. It was always scheduled. Hold this truth in your spirit. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. I never start what I will not finish. You are not at the end. You are at the unveiling. And the unveiling will justify every tear, redeem every year, and reveal why the seal was worth it. Now listen, my beloved one, for you stand on the edge of divine unveiling. The atmosphere around you is shifting, though your natural eyes may not yet see it. The unseen world is vibrating with movement, and the very air you breathe carries the fragrance of fulfillment. The angels who once waited in silence are now moving in assignment, carrying the blueprints of your next chapter. You are not forgotten. You are being revealed. The seal that preserved your promise has reached maturity, and what was once hidden is now being unwrapped by the hands of heaven. I, the Lord your Redeemer, declare to you, it is time. Not the time of striving, not the time of proving yourself worthy, but the time of manifestation, the moment when faith becomes sight and waiting becomes walking. You have cried long enough in the hallway. Now the door swings wide. The knock that once echoed in silence is now answered by the sound release. I am the God who opens, and no one can shut, who shuts, and no one can open. The enemy may have tried to convince you that the silence meant abandonment, but silence was your shield. I was teaching you to discern my voice in stillness, so that when the noise of opportunity comes, you would not confuse every open door as divine. You have been trained in hiddenness, and now you will walk in discernment that no deception can penetrate. My child, I am restoring the years the locusts have eaten. The stolen time, the broken seasons, the fragmented dreams, all are being gathered in my hands. You will not come out empty. You will emerge carrying spoils of wisdom, authority, and clarity. Just as Israel left Egypt with gold, so shall you leave this wilderness with treasure. For what is treasure? It is the knowledge of me gained through fire. The wilderness was never about punishment. It was about purification. You wanted success. I wanted surrender. You wanted speed. I wanted substance. And now that your surrender is complete, your breakthrough will not only bless you, it will overflow to others. For this seal is generational. What I do in you now will echo through bloodlines. The chains you break today will never return to your children. The poverty, the fear, the cycles of almost but not yet, they end here. You are not just receiving breakthrough, you are becoming breakthrough. You are the walking proof that delay is not denial, that silence is not abandonment, that death is not final. You will tell your story, and it will heal others. You will carry glory without pride, and walk in authority without arrogance, because you have known both hunger and humility. Now, hear this sacred truth. The seal of timing has already broken, but the next seal is opening the seal of restoration. Restoration is not replacement, it is multiplication. When Job prayed for his friends, I restored him double for all he lost. And so shall it be for you. You will not merely recover, you will reign. Every loss will return with interest, every tear with triumph. For my word says, after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. You thought strength was born from striving, but strength is born from surrender. You thought restoration was something that happens to you, but it is something that happens through you because you chose not to become bitter in the delay. The bitterness that could have poisoned you has now become oil that will anoint others. Your scars will shine like mirrors reflecting my mercy. You will be the evidence of endurance, the living testimony that those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I am calling you now to look forward, not backward. The season of questioning why is ending. The season of walking in what is beginning. You no longer need to analyze what went wrong, who betrayed you, or how much time you lost. I am rewriting time itself. My favor redeems the years, my grace bends chronology, and my purpose compresses decades into days. Do not fear lost time, I am the redeemer of time. I can do in one moment what would have taken 10 years by human effort. This is your moment of divine acceleration. You have waited long enough. Now watch as I cause everything to align swiftly. Even now, I am whispering to hearts on your behalf, positioning people to bless you, stirring conversations that will lead to divine connections. You will find yourself at the right place, at the right time, speaking to the right people, and it will feel almost too perfect to be coincidence. It is not coincidence, it is covenant. When I seal, I also synchronize. Now I speak of the seal of protection. This seal is not a barrier to keep you isolated. It is a covering to keep you pure. Every weapon formed against you has already failed before it was launched. I have placed angels concerning you, and they are not symbols, they are sentinels. The plots of your enemies are now unraveling by their own hands. The gossip that sought to ruin you will turn into revelation that refines you. The betrayal that wounded you will become the doorway that crowns you. Did I not use Judas to push the cross toward glory? Did I not use Pharaoh to reveal my power? Likewise, every adversary has been an unknowing assistant to your anointing. What was meant for evil has become a setup for unveiling. Walk boldly then. Lift your head high. The fiery darts may fly, but none shall pierce the seal. My word declares, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises in judgment you shall condemn. This is not just poetry, it is decree. The heavenly court has ruled in your favor, and the verdict is victory. Now comes the seal of provision, and I need you to receive this deeply. Provision is not just finances, it is alignment with purpose. I provide not only resources, but revelation, not only money, but mission. Provision follows obedience, not ambition. You will see rivers appear in deserts, manna fall where there was none, favor flow where logic fails. Do not measure my provision by your income, measure it by my faithfulness. For it is written, My God shall supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. You are not sustained by economy. You are sustained by eternity. And when you walk in alignment, what you need will meet you on the road. Stop fearing lack. I am the God of abundance. You will not beg for bread. You will distribute it. You will not chase opportunities. Opportunities will recognize the fragrance of my anointing upon you and come to your door. This is not prosperity. This is purpose. But hear this warning born from love. Guard your heart in abundance as fiercely as you did in lack. Prosperity can be more dangerous than poverty if it separates you from dependence on me. Do not idolize the gift, honor the giver. Keep your hands open, your spirit humble, your eyes on heaven. For as quickly as I can elevate, I can also prune. I discipline those I love, not to punish, but to preserve. Stay rooted in gratitude, and you will never lose ground. Now, my beloved, I will tell you something few understand. The seal of multiplication is not just about increase, it is about inheritance. What I multiply in you is meant to outlive you. The faith you hold now will echo through generations you will never meet. Your children will walk on floors of favor you are laying today. The prayers you whispered through tears will become the foundations of miracles for those who come after you. You are writing history in the unseen. Do not despise the small beginnings. They are seeds that will become forests. I multiply those who trust me with a little. Remember the boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish. He gave what he had, and I turned scarcity into surplus. Likewise, when you release what seems small, I will breathe upon it and expand it beyond comprehension. Give, forgive, serve, love, sow, and watch me multiply it back in measures pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For the kingdom does not operate by subtraction, it operates by surrender. Now rise within yourself, because heaven is standing. You have passed the test of waiting. Now you will walk in the grace of winning. But victory, my child, is not the absence of battle. It is the presence of peace. True breakthrough is not when everything around you changes. It is when everything within you aligns. You will know you have entered breakthrough when anxiety no longer rules your decisions, when peace governs your pace, when trust replaces striving. The fruit of breakthrough is rest. You will move, but not in panic. You will build, but not in fear. You will speak, but not in desperation. For my spirit will guide you into every place I have prepared. And now I, Jesus Christ, your Redeemer and King, place my hand upon your heart, even through these words, and I speak resurrection. Every dormant gift, awaken. Every broken dream, arise. Every dead hope, live again. I command the dry bones of your destiny to assemble and breathe. I call forth creativity, boldness, clarity, and divine courage. I strip away confusion, guilt, and shame. I cancel the spirit of almost but not yet, and I decree completion. You will finish what you started. You will see what you believed. You will hold what you prayed for. And when you do, you will know that it was never your striving, but my sealing that made it possible. I seal you now with the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for heaviness, the crown of beauty for ashes. I seal your mind with peace, your heart with courage, your hands with prosperity, your path with purpose. You are not waiting for breakthrough, you are walking in it. For I, the Lord, have spoken it, and my word does not return void. Heaven and earth may pass away, but my decree over you remains. You are sealed, chosen, preserved, and propelled. And from this moment forward, you will feel a divine acceleration, not frantic, but graceful, not chaotic, but sovereign. Everything that belongs to you will begin to recognize you. People will remember your name who once overlooked you. Doors will open without force. Favor will follow you like a shadow that never fades. For surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Now, my beloved one, lift your hands in your spirit and receive this final impartation. I bless you with wisdom to discern, faith to obey, strength to endure, and joy to overflow. I bless you with divine partnerships that sharpen and sustain you. I bless you with peace that transcends understanding, protection that frustrates the enemy, and provision that overflows without sorrow. I bless you with legacy that your children and their children will walk under the same seal of favor and freedom. And I bless you with intimacy that you may know me not only in power, but in presence. For this is eternal life, to know the Father and the Son whom he has sent. Now go, my chosen one, not in fear, but in fire, not in striving, but in stillness, not as a beggar, but as a bearer of glory. You are the evidence of grace, the reflection of redemption, the vessel of victory. The seal is not pending, it is done. The scroll is open. The breakthrough is here. Walk in it, live in it, speak from it, and let every breath you take remind you that heaven's signature rests upon your life. It is finished, and it is sealed forever.